Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about how I reset my life from what I call a lockdown slump, and I did all of that in 10 easy steps. So I started off by just doing some stretches and some small yoga poses and things like that, just to get my body going and get my blood flowing a little bit. I didn't really count this as a step, so I guess this could be an 11th step. But the first step is to fix your sleep schedule. So for me that means not waking up as early, because I always sleep very late and then I wake up early and I just don't get enough sleep in the night. So that's why I woke up a little bit later today, and it really helped me to feel more refreshed and awake during the day. The second step is something you can't see me do in the video, but that is to limit my screen time. So I put time restrictions on my phone for certain apps, and that really helped me throughout the day to be less caught up in all the social media. The next step is to have a good breakfast. I really think that a good breakfast starts your day off on the right foot, and it's just good to give your body the nutrition it needs. Then the fourth step is to clean and tidy your house, or in my case, the apartment. So I just vacuumed, and after that I made the bed, and there were a bunch of things all over the bedroom that we cleaned, and together with my girlfriend we just cleaned the whole apartment basically. And I think it is good to do that so that you have a fresh place to work and just live, and I don't think you can reset your life without also resetting the space you live in. So while you watch me clean, I just wanted to quickly add that this is just what I did personally, and it might not work for you. And at the same time, please don't feel like you have to reset your life during lockdown or during whatever circumstances there are where you live right now. This is just something I wanted to do because I get really stuck in a sort of slump, like I mentioned earlier. And that's just not something I want, and I want to be able to be productive, but I can't unless I take these steps and make sure that I reset my mindset and also, my life. I mean, it sounds a little extreme, but that is kind of what it's like. But please don't feel like you have to do this, and if all you can do is lay in bed and just survive, then that's good, and I'm proud of you, and I really hope all of you are doing okay and that you're all taking good care of yourself. And I just wanted to quickly add that because I wouldn't want anyone to feel either guilty or ashamed or like they're not doing a good enough job, because you are. I promise this is just what I wanted to do for my personal life, and you need to decide for yourself what that looks like for you. Then the next step is to change your clothes. Now I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I put on jeans and like fancy clothes every day, because I don't, so just put on something comfy. Getting some fresh air is really important. So I think that if it's possible for you, you should try to at least go outside for a few minutes. We had to get our groceries at the store, so that's why we went outside right now. And it was a good way of getting some fresh air. I just recorded some little scenery clips for you from inside the car, basically. And yeah, I think it's just good to get some fresh air and to be outside for a little bit. Then the next step is to do some self-care. This can be anything you want. For me, it meant doing a hair mask, as you can see me doing right now. I just came out of the shower, and I don't do this all the time because I'm too lazy, to be honest, but sometimes I like to do this whole hair care routine that you can just see me doing right now. My hair usually looks pretty straight, but if I really put some effort in it, it can be pretty wavy. So yeah, I'm just putting this leave-in conditioner and I put a hair mask in the shower, and that's just my way of doing some self-care. Later I also put on some face cream, which is something I do more often, but I still think it's good and it still like counts as self-care for me. So just do whatever makes you feel good, whatever makes you happy. This can just be doing something you love, or like me, doing some self-care, like actual skincare or hair care, or playing with your pets, or taking a nap. Whatever counts as self-care for you. I really think it's good to do that, because even though we're trying to reset our life and be more productive, taking care of yourself is and should be your main priority. And yeah, I just think it's really important to do that. So please add that into your routine, even on a daily or at least weekly basis. It's really important. as you can see, I also took some time cuddling and playing with my cat, and I also spent some time reading. That's just things I really love to do, and they make me feel good and relaxed and very comforted, so that's what I did. Then the 8th and 9th step kind of go together, but they're still a little separate, like you could do one or the other or spread them throughout the day. So that's setting attainable goals for the near future. I just did mine for the end of the year, like until New Year's basically, and I just wrote down my main goals, and I think that's a good way to redirect your energy and your intentions with what you do during your days. And I like writing it down in my journal. You can write it in your phone, in your laptop, on a random scrap of paper, or in a notebook or a journal like I did. Anything will work. I just think it's a good way to visualize what your goals are, and I feel like writing them down also makes you stick to them more for some reason. I don't know why, I don't know the science behind that, but that's just something I have noticed myself, that it really works like that, so you really should try it out. Then the 9th step, which goes together with the 8th one, like I said before, is to do some affirmations. So in my case, I also wrote them down in my journal. That's just a way I like to do them. I feel like writing them down just makes them stick in my head more. So I basically wrote 3 affirmations, and then I wrote over the top of them 3 times. Basically, it's just to repeat them in your head or out loud or in your notebook, whatever you choose. And that way they're gonna be more ingrained into your brain, and you're more likely to actually feel like that. It's good to write these in a present tense, I think, because that's how you're gonna change your mindset. And eventually I think you really start to believe in them more, or to feel like them more. So yeah, that's just what I did here, and I really enjoy doing that. Then the 10th and final step is to spend some quality time with your loved ones. So in my case, that was having a nice dinner with my girlfriend and watching New Girl, but that can also be calling with a family member or a friend, or simply texting them, whatever works best for you. Especially in these lockdown times, I think it's good to stay connected. And that's all. If you try this out, please let me know, like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.